Let me tell you something. I just did this video and my memory card ran out of memory mid-video and did not switch over to my phone for the like it would normally do. I'm kind of disappointed because your reading that I had just presented was so emotional. Excuse me. It truly was emotional. It was talking about, now I'm going to summarize that video and then I'm going to do another one obviously because the other one's not going to be available. Cut off after 10 minutes. It was saying that the person you're dealing with, so this is for some of you, is someone who has a lot of childhood trauma. And the impulsive, obnoxious, just irrational person you've been dealing with is because they grew up in trauma. And it's like they know that they put a lot of burden on you. And they know that you deserve more than what they have been giving you. Now, I'm not saying that if you feel like you're dealing with a narcissist or a sociopath or psychopath or whatever, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a person who is genuinely good and yet they have some terrible traits because they really need to do some workings. And it's saying that what I got from that past reading was, wow, these cards, I was trying to grab them and they flipped out. That they long for the childhood that they never had. They were forced to grow up. Look at that. That's crazy. They flipped out. They long for the childhood that they had. That they were forced to grow up fast because you know how it is. Life ain't always so kind. Fragmentation. These are the cards that flipped out, and there was three of them. And we have blinded to pain. Blinded to pain. I was ready to cry, and I feel like I'm about to cry again because I have to see where this reading's gonna go. Because I'm picking up the same energy that it just seems like you're supposed to get this reading. So we're gonna see where this goes. I have a sore throat, y'all, so please pardon my voice. I'm trying to be as loud as I can, and I hope you can hear me. So once again, in the same position, at least for this card, we have the child I was meant to be. So this person fragmented and blinded to pain. Like this person had to numb their own pain. Your person had to numb their own pain. They had to divide themselves. They had to separate what they wanted compared to what they have gotten out of this life. But in the past reading that I had just pulled on, it was saying that they know that they put a lot on you. And that it's because they weren't nurtured, they weren't loved, they weren't encouraged, they weren't anything. They were just constantly in survival mode their whole entire life. And so this caused them to not be a whole person. Whoever it is that you're dealing with, my dear Scorpio, divine feminine, you could be in a heterosexual, same-sex, whatever the heck you want to call it. Hey, just flow with the reading because I'm dealing with the divine feminine right now. You. And also my light's been going crazy. These lights, you set them and they're supposed to blink one consistent color. These lights been doing whatever they wanted to. They were going off mad crazy during your reading. I'm telling you that now. The little joint is over there across the room. I'm not touching it in no way, shape, or fashion. It's just doing what it's doing. So that's all that energy. It's like, man, I'm still hooked on, like, I'm trying to stop myself crying from the last reading. because that's how I felt. Like, I felt like crying, and I just told myself not to cry, and I'm holding them in my tear ducts. It's very difficult. I just want to get to what is it that they are going through right now. We have the Sun card in reverse. We have the Five of Cups. This person, man. We have the Fool card in reverse. The Five of Swords. The Death card. The Ten of Wands. King of Cups in the reverse. Ten of Cups. And the Eight of Wands. And Temperance. So it looks like this person they have a lot of regret. A lot of regret, a lot of pain, a lot of remorse. They feel as though that they stabbed themselves in the foot. They created these burdens for themselves. They could have been detached from you emotionally, but it's saying that this person is very emotionally insecure. A blithering mess at times, but you will never know it. All they want is true happiness, but they feel as though their happiness has eluded them all the way. Now they're trying to move on and bring balance into their life. Again, like I said, that child, the fragmented and blinded to pain. The person you are dealing with, like in the last reading, it's different cards but same story. That they long for the child that they were never allowed to be. They don't know how to have a functional relationship. They don't know how to be happy. They don't know how to create happiness for themselves. They feel as though that they are always going to end up stabbing themselves in the foot. Because every relationship they ever try to have ends up backfiring on them because they tried to be manipulative and it ends up ending because it was too much for the person to bear. Because they were being immature, selfish, and insecure and, manipulative. And it's like they cost themselves their own happiness. But it's saying that now they are exhausted. They just want to move on and find balance within themselves. Blinded to pain. Again, different cards, similar story. I wish you guys would have been able to hear that first reading. It had me like I had to fight back my tears because it was just so sad. It was so sad because this person is always living in regrets. This person is somebody who has self esteem issues and they don't know who they are. And they are always going to be at this point where, well, it looks like they're moving on and they're trying to create balance within themselves. But my whole point is that they have had a life that was so difficult for them. Ten of Swords in reverse. Trying to recover one's life. They feel like that they were given the bad end of the stick. And that they're trying to figure out how to become a healthy person, how to become a healthy mate. But first they have to realize how to become a healthy person first. Because they're still searching for the child within. Again, these cards came out in the last reading. The Six of Cups, their childhood. You might have known this person for a long time. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, their family. You might have a family with this person. And I'm just saying, like, rather if those two cards is talking about some of you having children with them and known them since childhood, all I'm saying is that it's the same story, and I'm glad that source, the universe, ancestors, spirit guides, whomever is allowing that story to come back through, because it's different cards, but it's the same story. That this person is dysfunctional because of the way that they were raised. And it's saying that deep down inside, they do not have a bad heart, and they're trying to figure out themselves. This is what they're currently going through. So how do they feel about you? Hold on, I got cards flippity floppity in the deck. It's too many, too many. It's too many. I hate when the cards pop out on the floor. Page of Wands. How do they feel about you, my dear Scorpios? Full card in reverse. That came on the last reading. Knight of Wands. Very similar energy. It's really crazy because it's very similar energy. Where it's saying that this person you're dealing with is saying that they have lived a life of impulsivity, where they were impulsive and they caused you a lot of heartache and pain. Again, this is what it said in the last reading, where now you're at a point where you're guarded against them and you are like not believing in whatever it is that they said because they've hurt you in the past. Three of Swords, Two of Swords. That full card in reverse, not willing to take a risk because this person was the Page of Wands and Knight of Wands, that they were just too impulsive. And then we have the Six of Coins in reverse, is saying that, hey, God, I've been investing. When am I going to get a payoff for this? Three of Wands in reverse. You're tired. You're exhausted. You've been waiting for a long time, and you feel like, hey, it ain't never coming. They may have given you empty wishes. Queen of Cups, so you're deciding to work on healing yourself, and you're not trying to deal with them because of the Five of Wands in reverse, that they bring conflict into your life. The Five of Swords in reverse, because you know that they're trying to manipulate you. The King of Wands in reverse, that this person knows, you know that they know how to knock down your defenses and woo you. Yeah. What you really want, what you really deserve is the Ten of Cups. Okay? Ten of Cups is talking about success, emotional fulfillment, 100%. Happy job, happy home, happy emotions, just happy, all in the end, happy. Two of Wands and the Sun card. You deserve the best from this person, and they have to work on giving it to you. They have toxic ways from their childhood, but that's not your responsibility. I just want to put that out there. It is not for you to heal them. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss how your feelings with each other. It says free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. That means that no matter how much you love this person, don't let them control you. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, you might need a little divine intervention. But my whole point is that love yourself. Unless you love yourself and you continue to work on yourself, this person will realize that they have to actually grow up in order to come up and be in your life. All you need to believe is in yourself. Absolutely. Who are you dealing with? You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. These are signs that could be predominant in their chart. If you know their chart, there you go. Alright, I'm going to pull for my spirit oracles. Emotions. It says, you are washed with unexpressed emotions. Say exactly what you feel. It is safe for you to speak your truth. I think that's them and not so much as you. You have crystals. It says, you are eternally loved and held within the palm of creation. Feel my presence beside you, my dear friend, for I'm always with you. You are always in my heart. So you're always in their heart and they consider you their friend. And then we also have this card here, the soulmate card. It says, love, partnership, magnetic attraction between two people, union. You deserve a deep sense of self. You discover a deep sense of self through a relationship with another. And what else? New beginnings, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. And one more. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. So, if you are still in contact with this person, maybe you need to let your guard down, allow them in, but don't rush the process. Yeah, but that reading that I did before this reading, it really had me in a tearjerker moment where I had to control my tears. And it just plainly says, I'm not saying like, okay, you might be dealing with somebody who's so messed up emotionally where it causes you to lose your peace. I'm not asking you to lose your peace for a person. I'm not asking you to deal with a narcissist. Understand that, if you believe this person is a narcissist. I understand what I'm saying is that some people may need help. And some people have been through things and they may not always express those things to you. And that causes some in your life. That means that they have to learn how to be better communicators. Go get some help if they need to see a therapist. That's all right. Go and get you some talking time with somebody who's qualified that can help you to mend your ways. Help them to mend their ways. I said you. I always say you because I'm talking to you. But, what I really mean is them. But, yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And, yeah, I'm putting these cards up. Sometimes I'll, like, accidentally put cards in a deck that don't belong. And then they fall out down the line, and I don't want that to be. Alrighty, my dears. If you believe that this is your reading, it sounds like you're reading. Yeah, this person has been hurt so much in life that sometimes they can be very, very rough. Where you feel like you're dealing with a air sign because they can be so rough and detached. But on the inside, they're very childlike and they long for the childhood that they have missed. Michael Jackson, have you seen my childhood? Okay. I'm searching for the world that I. Where's that come from? I don't know. Because I've been looking around for that childhood part of me. Nobody understands me. So you see that? The child I was meant to be. Fragmented, broken, and blinded to pain. So this numbness, this person you're dealing with started way before you knew them. And it is not your fault. Nor is it your fault to heal them. You can have a little bit of compassion, and if you understand this, maybe you could talk to them and help them to go get help for themselves. Alright, that is my reading for you, my dear Scorpio. As always, say peace, love, and light to each and every one of you from my heart chakra to yours. I will catch you all in the next.